So there's a lot of discussion at the moment about lever lock switches as used in the fuel cutoff switches on a Dreamliner and many other planes. Now these aren't the exact same switch, however they are lever lock switches that you have to lift and pull. Now the ones on the Dreamliner are a bit chunkier, but they also have a sort of black knob on the end which will actually make them easier to trigger accidentally in some ways, not always. So if you look at these, you can see you can do the test that you'll have seen on other videos. You can press them pretty hard and nothing happens. However, just give it the slightest of a flick or a movement instead, and there you go. Very, very easy to trigger by mistake. The only way they're actually secure is a push that's directly along the plate holding the switch. Yeah. So I thought I'd try to quantify this with, actually it's a luggage scale. And so what I've done is, and how you could do two switches at the same time. Now bear in mind the guards to the side of the switches are here and here. So a hand falling through the gap in between would not be, would not hit those side guards. So I'll get the number the right way up for you. So this is pulling directly along, which is the test method, shall we say. And as you can see, I can pull very, very hard. I don't know if you can see the numbers, but they'll get 60 or 70, and it's just not switching. However, give it a slight angle on that, such as, I don't know, a watch strap or a sleeve or a friendship bracelet or anything like that, and what you will see is very, very different. So imagine, I can't do this as easily, with a hand falling down, such as off the throttle, or being bounced around in some turbulence, and you can see the numbers there, some angle on it, and there you go, switched with far, far less pressure. And that is basically the switches in the run position or in the up position. Now bear in mind on the plane this is angled, I don't know, 45 degrees, something like that. In takeoff mode the throttle isn't here like you see in many of the videos, it's up here somewhere, so there's plenty of room. And of course in the plane you're in takeoff, so actually you're tilted back quite a steep angle. So these switches are, you know, more like this angle maybe, or even more. Now when you look at them you can see that just looks like a hook or two hooks. And on the real Dreamliner they are chunkier, but they also have that black knob on the end, and if you look at it closely you can see it's actually got a lip on the inside, making it the perfect hook to catch on to anything that might fall, and in particular a watch strap, a wrist strap, friendship bracelet, or even, to be honest, just a hand that's hit and bouncing off like that. So these switches are, I would say, not really, these particular ones here, not really suitable. There appears to be zero difference in the mechanism with the ones on the fuel cutoff switches, simply they are more chunky. So I hope they will look at these switches again with a view to how they might be operated accidentally.